Hello and welcome to the theElpyDimension. I am your guide, Elpy. Today is the 25th of May, 2025, and this is my 5th update for the Planter Herb Garden Challenge, hashtag PlanterHGC 2025. Okay, so here's some of my plants. I know my chives really don't like me, and we're finally, I think after today, I can plant everything outside. But of my 10 herbs, my garlic chives have never really looked spectacular. I did trim these guys and eat some the other day, so here's my garlic chives. This is my 1 container of Caraway. I just about killed her. She watered her yesterday, I think. And here is 1 of my King of Bitters. I actually just transplanted out a couple others in the garden. I'll show you. And then these 2 right here are the Marvelette white Calamintha. And that is the mint that apparently does not trail. It forms more of a bush type. And I actually did, and there's quite a few plants in here. I did eat some the other day, and it has that classic mint flavor. However, it's not quite as pungent of a mint, so it's interesting. And then these 3 are red leaf Tulsi, and I should pluck those feathers, the flowers off, because it flowering at this young of a stage is not good. This one, I don't know. I mean, it's called red leaf Tulsi, but I'm not sure if the leaves don't look like a healthy red, but there are multiple plants in here. I don't know if you recall, but I did drop seeds again after the first time, because the germination at first wasn't real great. But so that's some of them. So we have the Caraway. That's the only Caraway container. There's more King of Bitters outside. That's 2. These are the only white Calamintha. That's 3 herbs. These are all my red leaf Tulsi, 4 herbs, and all my garlic chives, 5 herbs. Now let's go see the others. Okay, here are my purple ball basil. They are bouncing back from that super trim, especially this one. See, it is still wanting to lean over, and some of the older leaves are falling off, but isn't it beautiful? And you see there's more. All of them are up here. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to have to stake them. But, yeah, absolutely love these purple ball basil. Highly recommend them. Then here are some of my Confetti Cilantro. And actually, they are bolting. So I have been pruning quite a bit from them. I've pruned flower stalks off more than once, but they keep wanting to bolt. Yeah. Okay, so those marked 6. And here's some more of the Confetti Cilantro, as well as over there. And in fact, so Confetti Cilantro is my 6th herb. I've kind of got them spread out all over. Here's more of the Confetti Cilantro right there. I'm not opening the top because they're falling apart. They need to be repaired. So if I can avoid opening it again, then I will. Okay, so that's my 6th herb. Oh yeah, and here's Lovage, number 7. There, I see there's some new growth coming in. I guess they had some serious shock, but they're finally starting to show some new growth. Here's more of the last of the Confetti Cilantro, and see it's bolting. Which is, it's really an interesting observation I made, that like breeding is really cool. The genetics behind really anything, but if you've ever noticed regular cilantro when it bolts, the leaves, because these are the leaves look like this. So somebody at some point discovered a cilantro plant that always had leaves like this. Because a lot of times, I think most plants, when they bolt, their leaf shapes do actually change. You see that this is a little bit wispier on the flower stalk. Interesting, right? That, yeah, that's what a regular cilantro, when it bolts, the leaves kind of start to look like that. Okay, so Lovage. All right, bringing you to the back garden. This is one of my Fenugreek, so that would be herb number 8, and they're doing just fine with the transplant. Here is another Lovage. Looks like they got kind of bent. I think, did I already say I harvested some and tasted it? Very interesting taste. Yeah, it tastes like celery, but it's bitter. It is, as someone else said, an intense flavor. Yeah, and it has some new growth. And then, I'm trying to remember where everybody is. So I think we said that's number 8. Over here, we have a couple of the Japanese Mitsuba parsley. They were starting to yellow from my, not feeding them indoors. But, yeah, you see they're starting to green up. That has an interesting flavor as well. Check out my herb taste testing video. And then here is more Lovage. Well, this one already has more new growth than the others. I wonder if that was the one I harvested from. And here is the another Fenugreek. Right, interesting that these leaves are turning yellow. Wonder what that's about. Huh. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, let me share. I'm looking at this plant and I'm like, what's going on here? I think that these are the pods. This is a legume, if you don't know, a Leguminaceae, which is the family that peas and beans are in, among other things. And yeah, I think that these look like these are the pods that will form the seeds. Wow, that's cool. All right. Hopefully it's okay. That's not premature. Okay, so that is, we have inside, I showed you garlic chives, red leaf Tulsi, Marvelette white Calamintha, Caraway, let's see, garlic chives. Oh yeah, and there was one king of bitters in there. 5, and then we came out, we saw 6 was purple ball basil, 7 was the confetti cilantro, 8 is Lovage. Oh, so I missed my count somewhere in there, but 8 is Lovage, 9 is the Fenugreek, and here is more Lovage. And yeah, they're looking even better than the ones in that grow bag. See, I don't like that the birds perch up on this and they poo, and I'm like, oh man. Okay, so that's some more Lovage, and then more. Oh wait, I have the Japanese Mitsuba parsley, which I've got more back here and over there. They're looking good. I'll get my count right in a minute. And then this is the final Fenugreek right here. And this is probably the healthiest one. But again, see these interesting pods. It's got to be the pods, but wow, how cool that they're so long and skinny. Yeah, okay. And lastly, I just transplanted these guys. These are at King of Bitters. So this is one. I don't know why the leaves are turning black like that. I'm assuming, I don't know if they got sunburnt and or if that is from you know, they're malnourished. But yeah, this is actually 2. I just left them together to see what they do, and if I recall, they could get quite tall, so that's why I planted them out here. But yeah, that is my final. So we've got King of Bitters. Oh, there's one left inside. Caraway, Red Leaf Tulsi, Garlic Chives, Marvelette White Calamintha, Purple Ball Basil, Confetti Cilantro, Lovage, Fenugreek, and Japanese Mitsuba Parsley. I'm like, what am I? Oh, because I'm trying to count King of Bitters twice. Alright, so those are my updates for the 25th of May for the hashtag Planter HGC 2025. Our next update will be June 5th, and then the final update is June 25th, and I believe the finale, when the winners will be announced, will be the 30th of June. So yeah, check out my playlist and the other participants and see what else everyone is growing. There are some other people who are growing the King of Bitters, Fenugreek, as of the ones that I'm growing, and various basils. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. So check it out. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. Be safe. Be well. Bye for now.